Ayo, Chiksua. Tomorrow we are going to fight Corona Dragon LS. And yeah, because we are in a lower bracket, I finally got my permission, or I got a permission that I can basically do whatever I want to in Guild War defense. I hope everyone is doing fine, so yeah. I think we should start with the general things first. Whenever you are going to be able to do Guild Wars, always buy this. So I always buy this 12 times. It's basically for the offenses. So in general, what I usually do for preparation is basically I am going to set my Osel team first, right? I will do this, but yeah, right now we are not going to do this. No, we are not in Challenger this time. And hey everyone, how's going? So I prepared something. I removed all my stuff. No, I asked if I can become a buffer, but they not allow me to be a buffer. Okay, so those are my main units I set up basically. I set up one unit each in every defense just to basically to work a defense around that. So I think most of you guys are wondering about this unit. This is my secret weapon, okay? I always wanted to use this guy, but I never got permission to use this guy. But yeah, I'm doing fine, Xylee. What about you? Okay, so we are going to start with the normal stuff. MK2 is better in defense. I never used MK2 in offense, so I would say yes in general, yes. Usually my def CC is around 1.2 something, I don't know. Okay. So, this is obviously a normal Pierce team, right? So we're going to build. If anyone has ideas, write in the chat. So, we are going to use normal Pierce. It's going to be him for sure. I have one problem. I don't like Demon Melee. So Demon Melee is a pretty good option. With level 90 hits pretty hard, but I don't have enough gear to do that, right? I'm not trolling at all, no. I'm not trolling at all, what the fuck? I'm dead serious about those defenses. Those are 99% the defenses I am going to use for tomorrow's war. So those are going to be my my main units. Here we gotta think later together about a unit. Most likely Green Roxy. So last time I used Green Roxy here as well. So let me do this for now, okay? Here, coming to the Q team. 11, I don't have 11 built. I can't use 11. Thona you can use in every team. So this is pretty obvious, I think. If I use Q, that means we are going to put it together with Monspeed. With Monspeed, it's a really great unit, right? So we're going to use Green Monspeed. Fraudulent does fit into this team as well. Here we gotta think later about another unit. Maybe it's going to be the Green Eastern. So Abdullah, I can't because my 11. I can't use Festival Zagreus as well. I can't use her. 1/6, no cosmetics, not built, no gear, not useful. That's why most likely Green Eastern. So Red Zagreus is the same. He's level 80. He is 2/6 though, SA2, but I don't have the second set anyways. Okay, so we're going to move to the next team first. This is my new secret weapon, okay? If you guys are not aware of, or if you guys actually think I'm capping, no, I'm not capping at all, guys. Hauser has this passive, which means it's pretty hard to crit him, right? So, and if you can't crit in general, I think it is really, really annoying to deal with. No cap. So, I was thinking either. There were two possibilities I was thinking about. I will let you decide, okay? I will let chat decide and see whoever thinks which would be better. Either we are going to create a T1 defense with him, or we are going to create a barn defense with him. If we're going to create a T1 defense, it means we're going to use Barn in offense. If we're going to use Barn in defense, we are going to use T1 in offense, right? Okay, we're going to move to the next one. Here I thought about something really annoying. And the plan is going to be, we're going to use those two together. And we're going to use with Ludo as well. The only problem is this suicidable? We gotta think about this afterwards. Wait a second. So, and Ludo's here so that it increases the damage as well. So, here. This is a team I was thinking about. I was also actually thinking in general having Tamiel here, right? With Tamiel it reduces everything. We do have ult control. But I was like, where would I use my Tamiel then? My gems for the cosmetic. Sigurd is a good unit, but if you are free to play, I'm not sure if you should summon. I think it's ask the chat. I'm really not sure. It's really hard to tell. So the thing is, if I don't have Tamiel here, what could I use here, right? But yeah, Frodon. So Frodon instead here. I don't really like the problem with Frodon is he has the debuff, right? So what would happen in the first turn? She's gonna use her AoE, he's gonna power strike, and then use the AoE. AoE, power strike, AoE. Okay, so let's say we want to prevent that, right? We want to prevent suicide. Then we would have to take Frodon from here, right? Okay, where's my Frodon? So, okay. We have this for now. Okay. Here, Zyrus team. So, here we are going to create a strong red team. Basically, we definitely use him. I think we are going to use him. And the thing is, I also kinda want to use Droll. So who should we remove here? Him or her? That would work too, Kevin. So here we can use Draw then, the green Draw. I think green Draw is pretty strong. Just to be a bit annoying. The only problem is, I don't know, I'm not too sure about the damage output, you know? But yeah, we can still just continue moving. And so here, you guys want to see this, right? And I guess we are going to put in. The problem is now we have 2 red units and 1 green unit. If we put in another green unit, there's one problem. So let's say we are going to use Easton. Where's Easton? Here. The problem now is the damage is split, which I don't really like. Wait, is this stream working fine, guys? Is this stream working fine? Because oh no, yeah, it should be fine, right? Okay. The problem is like here, I really don't know about the damage output of splitting the damage, right? Which is a problem in my opinion. But yeah, so we still have, okay, so you guys wanted me to use Barn here, right? So we're going to put a mono human. Okay, so we're going to use Barn, obviously, right? We're going to use Arthur. And we are going to Roxy or No, Green Roxy I most likely need in the other team. I need someone who does actually damage. Actually, I'm thinking right now about you putting T1 in. If we use T1 in it, we have another damage dealer, right? So the good thing is, like, this team is gonna be super tanky, right? And if we actually use a T1, it's gonna be really annoying to deal with. So if we do this, I don't mind. So if I'm going to, depending on the positioning I do with Ban, Athena is not that necessary in my opinion. Green Valenti, no. Green Valenti is for offense. So we got this, we got this, we got this, we got this. Maybe putting Athena here and Frauden here is better. Frauden here is better. So if we are going to remove him, we are going to put Athena here. We're going to put Frauden here. We are changing this positioning. Okay, let me see. And here we are going to put in Green Roxy or MK2. What do you guys think? Green Roxy or MK2? Probably Green Roxy, right? Like this? What do you guys think? So, of course, we still have to change like the positioning and stuff of the teams. I didn't think about the general positionings yet. So this is right now what we have set. Like for example, if we use this, if we use this a bit later, it is totally okay to get suicided, because if you get suicided in the force team, everyone would be happy about that, no? And also we have to change the positioning here. So Rugal has to be on the right side so that he actually uses his AoE, because he wouldn't use his AoE like this. Thing is, Green Roxy in this team would be a good damage dealer. Makes sense. So if we are instead of T1, it's not a bad idea, for sure. I don't have enough demon melee links gear, or in general meleeless gear. So if we're going to put MK2 here, right, like you guys said, then I prefer to do this so that she actually blocks whoever she's going to attack, right? She's going to block the skills. And then we're going to put in so that we have T1 for offense. So we're going to put Roxy here. I am not sure, Fernando. So I would say, what do you want in the first turn? So he's going to use his debuff. His debuff is decreasing the maximum HP, which is not that great, but it's also not that bad because it's for 2 turns. Am I right, guys? And then we are going to also, in the first turn, if we do this, in the second turn he's gonna buff, he's gonna AoE, and she's going to AoE as well. No, I think this is better. So he's going to buff in the first turn. So he's going to debuff. He's going to buff. She's going to use her AoE. Hits decently hard. In the second turn, she's gonna break anything or just deal some decent damage, while also Ban does decent damage. So Ban gonna use his AoE. I think it's gonna be pretty interesting. Ban is good in offense and also in defense. So okay, so I think we got this. What do you guys think? So let me see everything. But we still have to change the positionings, because right now the positionings are really bad. Like you always have to, when you're going to create your defenses, you have to think about positionings, or you have to think, okay, I am going to attack this tower. What would I use? Would it be good to defend? right? But now we can work on our offenses as well. So usually we work on offenses first, because then we won't misplay with any units. So most important offense, obviously AM. Another important offense, wait, let me do this. Oh damn, every of the units are hidden. Okay, another good offense is obviously something with glue, right? Something with glue is always good. So we do this. Where's my king? King? Pierce counter. Pierce counter is something which fucked us up a lot. Okay? A lot. You definitely need to have Valentian offense. She's really a mandatory unit. And I'm going to use her with this. And I will use the green list is good here. Okay. There's one team missing. It's gonna be Suicide. Yes, of course. My green Gotha, as long as he doesn't get another copy, he won't get S8. There's no reason to SA him. So this is a good Suicide. Would she be actually a good Suicide unit? She's so wasted, and if I don't use her, I feel it feels so wasted. What if I build a unknown team with her and Nanashi? Oh, that would be cool, right? Let me think. If we are going to, for example, remove this team, create an unknown team, then we could use Zeldris in offense, which is, but I don't know if it would be a good idea. But yeah, it would be Nanashi. So instead of those two, Nanashi and yeah, I think I like this idea. I just want to test around anyways. So we are going to do this. So we are going to put in Nanashi. The thing is, I'm not sure if I can actually do this, because I don't have Nanashi gear yet, right? So I don't think I can create Nanashi gear, but I think this would be a very interesting defense. Like this. It would be interesting, but I'm not sure about the damage output. So what's gonna happen is AoE, single target, AoE, which eventually isn't that bad. Right? That means we can use Red Zeldris in offense. So, we're going to do this. Because then, I don't think I don't really like my clocks, right? This is a normal Suicide like this. Where are the Suicide units? This? The box CC? I don't exactly know what you're talking about. So, okay, this, right? So we got this. Here we use T1. Whoops. We're gonna use T1. We're gonna do. Okay, yeah. I hope you guys gonna attack my defense, because I have some. I really want to know how this defense gonna do. I'm really interested to see in this defense. I think this gonna be an interesting defense for sure. And here we need more demons. Unfortunately, I still have to use a lot of outdated stuff because I don't have the resources to create. So I still have to use a blue draw. My blue draw finally got 6/6 from the new banner. And Melascula, definitely. Melascula is a really good unit. So there's also one thing. I'm low-key afraid of I'm afraid of someone using, or a lot of people gonna use Archangel, maybe, right? If you know you are going to face a lot of Archangel, you have to bring Archangel counter. So if you guys don't know what Archangel counter is, AA counter is her. LV, her LV, green small Diane, and a green Merlin. Of course I will SA5 him, happy. Of course I will SA5 him. Anything I use in defense, he will always get SA5. If I use in offense, I don't care. Right? Wait. So this for now, I might change my mind later. This is for now my offense. So I would love to use Sigurd somewhere, but my Sigurd is still level 50. He will stay level 50 for now. And now you're going to basically see, okay, any unit in your main team has to be level 90. If you're going to 100% use them, like Nanashi, I can't 100% use him yet. But I will most likely use her. I would level 90 her now. So later I will think about that off stream a bit more. And then you're going to think, okay, now you have to do the links. Like for example, currently at least, I really want to make a new link, but he gives resistance, so it's not bad. So if you're going to make sure, or if you know exactly, okay, this unit is gonna be a link for this unit, 90 that unit. Of course, after you did the main units and the offense units. So I should actually level 90 some important offense units now. Like for example, I would say the blue draw is important to be level 90, right? So I would just do him level 85 so we don't lose too much time. So because yeah, blue draw is, for me at least for now, for a while, he's gonna stay in my AM team for the longest time, because I can't make many changes, right? So it's gonna be worth it for me at least. I don't know how worth it it's going to be for you, but I will definitely use blue draw. I will 90 him, and he will stay in my offense team for a while. In my defense team. So everyone is level 90 besides of Easton and Nanashi. If I am 100% sure I'm going to use them, they are going to become level 90. Here, for example, my house is level 90 already, because yeah, I know I will... Oh, fuck. I only have one Hauser set. So there's one problem, which means I will most likely not use Hauser anymore, because another unit level 90, which is SSR and has UR gear, will probably give better stats. So I gotta think about that. So here, for example, okay, I got Jericho already, for example. Here, let's see. Who would I use here? Here, I'm not sure who I would use, so we're gonna skip for now. Let's say we're going to see here a Arthur, right? I'm using Arthur. I don't have two Arthur sets, so Arthur wouldn't be a good link anyways. I'm not using Red Zeldris in defense is kinda meh, to be honest. But yeah, here for example, does any of my other units use... I think no one is using, well actually he is using, oh, he's using him. Yeah, so let's say for example, I will definitely use a Giant Diane. This Giant Diane gives more CC, so I will 90 this Giant Diane now, for example. So afterwards, okay, I can't. But yeah, you have to afterwards look at the links. Whatever link is going to be good, you're going to do that. I don't really like Emilia in defense. And I mean, I could theoretically, of course, remove him for Emilia. But so let's say we're going to use Emilia here like this, right? But then my Gallant, let's say where could I, because Gallant is a pretty good unit for AM counter as well. But there's nowhere I can, there's no team where Gallant would be fitting, right? Which means though, my other Gallant, instead of true, thing is, I don't think it's gonna be worth it to, like I have that way I would have a attack defense build, right? I have attack defense for him, but for a Tamir, obviously attack defense Gallant is not worth it. So maybe I should for example make him attack defense, giving him another link, and create a new link. So can someone ban him? Can someone ban that guy? Okay, so I was also in general. Oh my god. Okay, let me do it. Okay. He should be gone now. Okay, cool. So, which means he could be a new attack defense link, right? Hey, mine. So he could be a new attack defense link for anyone else. And I would create a new fuck. There's one problem as well. So I would need another unit which is a good defense link. The only or the best defense link after or the second highest defense link is Green Valenti. Green Valenti is used in offense, right? ADXD. Another good defense link is Green Lilia, but we are using Blue Lilia, so we can't use. Fuck, I do not know. I would have to think. Who does have high defense? Does any one of you guys know? So secondary also, I would have to use a unit which actually has max cosmetics. So I still need to think about this a lot off stream. But yeah, so for now, those are going to be the teams we have, right? So if you missed anything, just rewatch the VOD. Because like, yeah, so the thing is we don't have, so we are missing, for example, the Commandment team. Commandment is also, I would say, pretty strong, right? So, Elat? No, Elat definitely not. So let's say we would be, I'm right now I'm not convinced about this team, right? I'm not convinced about this team at all. So I may remove this one. Because I personally think with Gallant and stuff, it's a bit better, but yes, it is right that Emilia does freeze the AM. So if you guys don't know how the AI works is the freeze, for example, or in general control, like stun, petrify, or freeze, they always go onto the unit with the highest HP, and usually AM does have the highest HP. So Droll has high defense, but you're already using... No, I'm not using green Droll anywhere. But I won't make a triple defense. Yes, I know Denzel, but Denzel I have no cosmetics for Denzel. So after green Valenti comes Denzel, then comes the green Lilia. But if I use green Lilia as his link, I can't use blue Lilia, right? So it would be dumb. So you guys think so as well. So I should rather here create remove the unknown units. But the thing is, she feels wasted, right? I don't have Festival Zedrus. So let's say I would be putting in this. I would have to remove Red Zedrus in. I would have to remove Red Zedrus from here. I guess I use my Glocks again then, right? So the good old Glocks offense with SA1. And put Red Zeldris in here. And probably just a green draw, right? This is probably the best bet. And now the only thing I would say this is enough for now. I would say this is enough for the team building for now. We have to think about the positioning. Like I would say this team here. This team here as last team is really strong. I really would like to have Ram here. I think to be honest, if I don't use this team as last team and put Athena somewhere else would be good. But where would Athena fit? Athena might fit here, to be honest. And then I can use Fraudwin in this one. And if I use Dorol... Oh, Chotomate. I got an idea. Yeah, actually, Gallant would make sense too. So I think Gallant instead of him, because I have proper Ram gear, right? But I want to use Fraudwin here. Or actually, what if I use full red? No, let me think. So there's if I actually say fuck it, it's okay for me to get suicided, but I can actually increase the incoming damage of the power strike if I use green draw here. If we're going to use green draw here, it increases the power strike. What do you think? Which means I can put Athena. I personally think Athena and this team might be not that bad. Because if you think about that, we have 3 green units which hit decently hard. Right? So I would change this like this. And put green fraud on here. But yeah, so I would say think about it yourself at home, what you think would be the best. I think around that, I will probably make some small changes. I will think about that later off stream. But this is around this is gonna be how my personal defense looks like. I really want to see how this Hauser defense works. But yeah, let's think about the positioning. I would say this team first, you can't suicide into it, right? This team first, it's gonna hit into blue units very, very strongly. I think against AM it's gonna be like super weak, right? So this is number 1. The Kyo Monsby team is gonna be number 1. This team should be number 2 because then it counters AM, right? This is number 2. Then I would say I would use this team stays here. I would probably use, or actually no, I would say Pierce as 3rd. This team as 4th. It would be okay if I get suicided. That would be totally fine. Because then they have to use a new team into this one, but then it could be suicided as well. So maybe if I use this team at 4 as 4th isn't bad. Let me think. What if I use this team as very first? Because in the very first team, it is not the smartest to suicide into. And if you do suicide into, it's kind of a W because I took 1 team at least, right? So maybe this team as first, right? This team as first. And if they are going to use AM, I will use this team as second. So this is number 1. This is number 2. This is number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. This is number 4. This is number 5. This is for now what my thoughts are. I'm not 100% sure if I will keep it like this. I really hope it was helpful though, or you enjoyed watching this. And yeah, have a wonderful day. I think in a bit I will I stream on Twitch? I'm thinking if I should stream on Twitch or do everything off stream. I will think about that. But yeah, so I was thinking about doing the Anvil Dungeon video and stuff a bit later. But yeah, this is for now the defenses I have been thinking about. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you have any ideas, comment down below about your ideas. If you're new on this channel and you are not subscribed yet, would be awesome if you're going to subscribe. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in, and peace out.